Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I am Penge, and welcome back to Hell Architect. So we did play the demo of this a little while ago, and had to go and check when it was, and we last played this back in August 2020. My goodness me, how the time just flies by. But now we're back with the Prologue version of the game, which has added a fancy new Prologue specific level. So I thought we should just pop back down to Hell to take a look at the new level, because the demo was great fun when we played it. It was very silly and very enjoyable indeed. So because it's been a little while, I thought we should just take a look at the game as it stands right now, just to see how it's looking and how it's progressed and all that kind of stuff. Now, if you haven't already guessed, this is a game about managing hell. The clue is in the name, I suppose. So sinners will pop by, they'll just sort of drop into hell every so often, and we have to cater for the needs of the sinners so we can keep them alive in order to extract suffering from them for all eternity, because, you know, hell and everything. And there are demons and fire and torture and all the sorts of things that you would expect from hell. And we got our hands on this Prologue version a little bit early, courtesy of the devs, which is very lovely, so thank you devs. But the Prologue is being released on Steam in a day's time, so on the 9th of June, and there is a link to the Steam store page in the video description below if you're interested, so you can go and wishlist it and check it out and all that kind of stuff if you would like to. Anyhow, let's just get on with it, shall we? To hell with us! So here we go. Under scenarios, you can see that we have two levels to choose from. We've got the tutorial level just there, and that is effectively the demo version of the game that we played all those months ago, just rebadged as a tutorial. And then we have the fancy new Prologue level that we're going to look at today. Now that writing is very small. That is very, very small writing indeed. So it does say, this here's your first serious task. Beelzebub wants a statue of himself, and he is going to get one. If you're as capable as they say, there should be no problems. And even if there are, you will come through. Is that clear? Great. Hail Beelzebub! So yes, Beelzebub, the devil himself, would like a statue, and we've got to arrange that. And even if there are problems, the devil doesn't want to know about this. He just wants it done. Get it done, please. I don't care how you do it. Make it happen. So, okay, let's go and do that then. And here we go. So welcome to hell, everybody. And I can very happily confirm that spacebar is a very hellish pause. Well done, game. Good job. Right, we've got Frank down here who's talking to us. I do like how Frank is being made to wear a tie. I mean, as if working down in hell is not hot enough, he's then being made to wear a tie. Because, you know, hell is traditionally quite a warm place, I would say. But then Frank down here has got to wear a tie to maximise his discomfort, you know, to be even warmer than he needs to be. But you know what? It's hell. That's kind of, you know, that's the definition of hell right there. This uniform is very hellish. All right, Frank, what have you got to say for yourself? I see we have our new trainee. Okay, rookie, let's get to work. Sinners keep coming, so we have to keep building. The suffering must flow. There are rumours that you'll have a chance to prove yourself with a big new project. But let's start you off with something a little less ambitious. Okay, so we're going to start with something small and work our way up. Okie doke, gotcha. Gather the resources and build an Iron Maiden. Okay, right, so torture device, not banned. Meanwhile, I'll get the deets from Lilith on what you need to do next. Okie doke, got it. Oh, hello over there. Imp. Oh, hello, Imp, how are you? Hail, Master, I'm Bob, your assistant Imp. Oh, Bob, you're adorable. Oh, Bob, look at you, you're adorable. A nice little sort of imp floating about the place with a plaster on your head. Hi Bob, how are you? Right, so you're here to help out, okie doke. The construction of this monument is divided into multiple stages. Okay, check its panel to see the amount of suffering required to finish stages. Once you bank enough suffering, you can start building. Okay, got it. In the meantime, make sure to manage your personal circle of hell and watch over your sinners. Okay, so there's a lot of hell. This bit here is just our little bit of hell. This is one of the many circles of hell, and we're in charge of it. We can always look at the tutorial. Okie dokie. Right, so build an Iron Maiden. Right, pause time for a second. So we've got our resources up here. We've currently got no dirt, no coal, no metal, no suffering, which is our kind of main resource, and then no ingredients, no food, and no drink. We've got nothing at all. So we could do with having a little mine over here to gather some very basic resources. Also, we do have our little sort of sinners here. So who have we got? We've got Eve, of course. We've got Nero. We've got Matthew, and we've got Abel. And they do have their own sort of meters and things. They have a sanity meter, and they do have their own needs. So they do have hunger, and thirst, and fatigue, and they also need to go to the toilet as well. Because, you know, they're sort of people, but they're just down in hell. They're still people. And yeah, we want to make sure that they do stay alive, because then we can extract suffering from them, and suffering is our main sort of currency. Okay, I think what we'll do is, we shall mine out this bit over here, because there's quite a bit of coal and some bits of metal over there as well, which could be quite useful. So how about we sort of dig along there, try and get those bits as well, and then sort of dig down like that, if you can. Can you sort of dig across there? Is that possible? I don't know, but do some digging over there, please. That's going to be useful. So you can run over there. Yeah, there we go. We can see the areas they're trying to work on. I think they should be able to pop up into that gap. So I think if we... Can we press 3? No. So the numbers don't control the sort of speed of the game. Never mind. Right, so we are gathering some stuff. Got some dirt, got some coal, got a little bit of metal. I imagine metal is what we're going to need to build the Iron Maiden. That's what we're going to need to do. But also, yes, we do need to, keep their needs in mind as well. So if we look under build, there's all sorts of things we need. They need a place to rest. They need a place to drink. We need a place to generate the drink they're going to be drinking and the food they're going to be eating and all that sort of stuff. So how about we have ourselves a little sort of bit over here? How about, hang on a minute, hang on. Dig that out there as well. Make this nice and flat. Why is that like that? Let's make that nice and flat. We'll level that out a little bit. They're all working very hard over here, gathering all sorts of useful things. Yeah, we need more metal. We've got quite a lot of coal now, but certainly a lack of metal. Only 4 metal. What do we need to build an Iron Maiden? Exactly. 14 metal and 24 coal. So we're really good for the coal, but it's the metal where we're lacking. Yeah, okay. But yeah, we can see other torture devices. I think in the demo we had the Iron Maiden and the Bath of Kings. Now there's a furnace and a freezer and a and a dentist. Okay, right, wonderful. Yeah, there we go. I kind of get that. That's fine. Right, okay. When you go through there, we will... Crikey, how does that take? There we go. Right, so we've got enough metal and enough coal and a massive pile of dirt. So what we'll do is we can use sort of ladders and floor fragments to make a little living area for you guys over here. So what we'll do is, what's that, 14 dirt. We've got loads of dirt. So how about we build a kind of bit that goes up like that, and then across here, hang on, if we go to basic, we can have these floor fragments. So we can sort of build bits of floor if we like. So we could have, we could dig that bit out. And then can we have them on this level here? So dig that bit out. If they can reach that, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, let's have that. So let's move time on. So they can get building. People run over and start building all this stuff. And then onto here, we'll just have some very basic things. So rest. Okay, so they can have either a box or a bed. Ooh, okay. So you can have a box, just a cardboard box, or a bed. Allow sinners to have nightmares in quite decent conditions. Okay, lovely. I mean, boxes will do for now. What's that? Hang on a minute. Hang on. 20 dirt and 10 coal. 30 dirt and 15 coal. I mean, I'm tempted to put a bed in. I mean, it's not very hellish, is it? It's not very hellish. Sleeping in a box or sleeping in a bed. I'm quite tempted to put a bed in. Can we have a bed? Oh no, we need 50 suffering. We need some suffering to build a bed. Okay, do you know what? Let's get in the Iron Maiden. Let's get in our first torture thing. And we'll just put that right there. There we go. Someone can run in and get that done, please. That would be wonderful. You pop down here, get working on this. And then what we'll do is we will assign somebody in there. Oh, hello, Lilith. Listen up, little worm. All right there. All right. Or is that, maybe that's a nice greeting in hell. I don't know. I'm Lilith, Mother of Demons. Hello. And head of Hell's HR department. You can address me as your unholy highness. Okay, your unholy highness. Our evil Lord Beelzebub wants us to build a monument to his wonderful wickedness, so get cracking. Yes, I was aware of that. Oh, there it is. Ah, right. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is get 300 suffering. Okay, that's quite a lot given we have none at all right now. What we'll do is then we'll assign somebody into the Iron Maiden. We'll assign somebody into here. We can upgrade it. We need 50 suffering. 50 dirt, 6 coal and 6 metal, but we could upgrade the Iron Maiden. But let's assign somebody into there. Let's get somebody in. There we go, look. So Matthew, because he was stood next to it, I imagine, has been thrown into the Iron Maiden, and he's got googly eyes, which is all very silly. And he is suffering because he's in a great big box filled with spikes, and there's blood coming out, and he's got googly eyes going on. So we're gathering some suffering from that. Okay, right, this is all fine. So what we'll do is maybe this level here could be for food and sort of drink prep stuff. So what we'll do is, now this is where it gets a little bit gruesome along here. So in terms of drink, we need a simple latrine. We need a nice little sort of toilet type thing. Oh, we can't put that there. We'll put that on the top then. In fact, can anything go on a single tier? Or does it have to be a double tiered kind of thing? Oh no, the drinking bucket can go down there. Oh, that's fine. Right, yeah, so it's just the toilet that's quite big. Okay, I mean, the toilet's going to get quite a lot of use. So let's put the toilet just there. There we go. So it's a nice toilet. And then we want to get ourselves a bucket. That's 10 metal. So we'll put the bucket down here because it can fit down here. And then we need to get ourselves a water squeezer. We need some more metal. We need some more metal to get that done. Okay, there's some over here. Right, people aren't doing too much stuff right now. So we'll zone that out. And then we'll dig that. And we'll dig that. And we'll dig those bits like that. There we go. Right, so people have got their jobs to do. Come on, there we go. Get building. And of course, yeah, so what happens is with the toilet, they use the toilet, and then we use their toilet outgoings, if you like, to make food and drink and stuff, because they're in hell. They're in hell. You're not going to find any sort of 5-star gourmet restaurants down here. No, here's your restaurant. It's over here in this kind of toilety area. So that's all a bit grim. You're being tortured still. Yeah, no, you will come out eventually. You will pop out of the torture device when you're hungry or thirsty or whatever. But we'll leave you in it for now. Right, so much metal is being gathered. This is good. And then what we need to do is, we can probably get some of this stuff sorted. Right, what we need to do now is put time back down to normal. Let's get ourselves a water squeezer. So no suffering required. 20 dirt, got loads of that. 15 metal, 15 coal. Yeah, we can get one of these in now. So there we go. So we're going to take the sort of outgoings, the excrement from the toilet, and put it into the water squeezer thing and squeeze out all of the goodness, all the juices, if you like. And that's going to go into this bucket, which is delightful, I'm sure. But okay, there we go. I like the sort of the blueprint type things when you place things down. That's very nice. Okay, right, hang on a minute. Do you need to go to the toilet? Sort of a bit, actually. Do you know what? That's quite good. Right, yeah, we'll say you. I mean, is it going to be you going to the loo? Because you're nearest. There you go. So you're going to produce some excrement, which is lovely. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on. We've got 53. Right, you come out of there. Come out of there. There we go. Looks all very worn out, like you've just been, tortured, I suppose. Right, there you go. So you just produced 15 excrement. And now over in this machine, what we can do is we'll assign a sinner over to the water squeezer, and they're going to squeeze out all of the juices out of the excrement and turn it into drinking water, which is lovely. So there we go. Right, and now they can drink. So they can go to the toilet and they'll be able to drink, but they can't eat and they can't rest. So how about we get them a nice bed, which uses up some of our suffering, but that's absolutely fine. So we'll put a bed there. There we go. You can go and do that. Right, there's no resources because nobody needs the loo. Right, hang on. Let's mark that. Is anybody going to come over? Right, you can go and use the toilet, please. This is all very silly. Right, you go and use the loo. And right, there's a bed. So now they can sleep. So now all we need to do is sort out food. We need to sort out some sort of food provision. I think maybe we'll do that over this side. Let's get food over here. So you climb up the ladder. That way is sort of drinking and rest. This way can be eating. So let's go to, hang on a minute, basic, and get some of these floor fragment things in. And draw. I can't have it there because it's in the way of the door. Okay, never mind. We'll just sort of put it across there like that. There we go. And we'll dig out those bits there as well. Wonderful. Okay, what's that? There's like a holy book, a structure blocker. Not everything can be dug up. For example, this. Oh, so we can't dig that up because obviously we're in hell and it's a holy book and it will like turn us into dust or whatever. Okay, nice, lovely. There we go. Look. So that thing there is making unpleasant, dirty water to drink. Because, you're in hell. You can't expect too much. You can't expect water that's been, trickled through 15 layers of limestone for 1,000 years or whatever. No, you get water that's been squished out of some poop. There we go. So now there's plenty of drink by the look of it. Yeah, there's 60 dirty water now, but no food. So this is now going to be an issue. At some point, people are going to complain about being hungry. Yeah, they're getting toward the middle of the hunger meters. Yeah, okay, right, let's sort this out then. So food, what we need a flesh farm. Produces delicious stale meat. Okay, so these things they're quite big. So we'll put one of them there. And then we need to get ourselves, in terms of food, a cauldron. So I think that's where we can cook some meat. So we actually get the meat from the flesh farm. And then we put it in a cauldron. Let's put that there. And then we have ourselves the trough, which is where they eat the food from. So the meat comes from here, it's prepared in here, and chucked in a trough, which is where they go to eat, which is lovely. So there we go. And I notice there is, press the right button might help, mushroom farm. Okay, that's a different sort of thing. These were not in the demo. And a field kitchen and a food truck? That needs 100 suffering. Okay, that's interesting. Right, what we could do is, can we get another one of those in as well? Can we build another one of those? No, we're out of resources again. That looks like a good block of resources. Come over here. So get that to there. And then kind of dig along like that, and along like that, and along like that, and along like that, and like that. Get all of that stuff, please. Because, yeah, that's going to be very handy. And then, yes, if we can get people over here building these things, that's going to be very good. So there you go. That's a flesh farm. It looks revolting. It's pulsating. It's wibbling. Ugh. But that will eventually produce meat. If we look up here, I think we'll see, yeah, that will eventually just produce some meat. They can use the meat over here. There we go, 5 meats. And now somebody needs to be assigned over here to do the cooking. Just like that thing needs somebody to do the water processing. Yeah, that thing is going to do the cooking. I think, did we just get a new sinner? I think we did. Is it you? Are you the new person? You're Abel. I think we had you before, didn't we? It must be one of you people over here. We had Eve before. It might be the other person behind it. It was you, I think, was it? Was it you? Emily. Okay, right, so Emily the sinner has joined us. Okie doke. Right, can we have somebody in there being tortured, please? We could do with somebody being tortured a little bit. But there we go. So you over here are making some smelly gloop, and then the smelly gloop is going over into this thing where they're eating it. There we go. Right, so we have our sort of basic food setup underway. So we can make water from the poop, and we can make food from the gloop. There we go, from the meat or whatever. We can make gloop and poop or something. Anyway, there you go. You're being tortured. Can we get ourselves another torture device? Yes, we can. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on. Do we want to get that one or do we want to get that one? Or even a furnace? Oh, that requires 100 suffering. Okay, let's get this one. The Bath of Kings. Some lovely boiling oil. There you go. You can pop down here. Have a nice bath. Right, so who's going to come and build that? So you're assigned to there. Nobody's working on that right now. There is a bed, of course. I mean, yeah, can we start upgrading things? We can't upgrade the water squeezer. We could upgrade the toilet, but it does need 20 coal, and we only have 5 right now. Okay. Yeah, but they're over here doing lots of digging. So there we go. That's going to be helpful. There's a big chunk of coal there. That's 12 bits. And there might be other bits of coal dotted around the place. Okay, I mean, we'll wait for them to sort of dig this out. It's going to take a little while for them to get that sorted. So there you go. Dig away, sinners. Okay, so we've expanded this little bit over here with some platforms. That's absolutely fine. They're still digging a bit over here. That's taking a little while to get sorted. And then also, we've said to go and dig over here because there's quite a few resources over there as well. So we are gathering some stuff slowly but surely. However, food seems to be our biggest problem. This keeps happening. No resources, no resources. So how about we upgrade the flesh farm? Because we can. We can upgrade this. We've got 50 suffering. We've got 120 suffering. So we need 50 to upgrade it. 50 dirt, loads of that. 10 coal and 10 metal. So I think, yes, let's do that. Let us upgrade the flesh farm. And I don't know, does that look different? The walls look a bit different. I mean, the stuff is still pulsating in a most unpleasant way. But there we go. Right, so the flesh farm is upgraded, which I imagine means that it does things a bit quicker. Because things work in cycles. So this here you can see is taking, 30 seconds to produce some meat. So there we go. So it's going to work its way through. And then hopefully, hang on. If we put that onto nice quick time, can we see if that gets there? It's making 10 meat. So maybe it's not going any quicker, but when it does actually produce something, it's producing a lot more stuff. Okay, that's good. And then could we upgrade the toilet as well? Could we upgrade the loot? We need 20 coal. We need 1 more coal. Is there a bit of coal coming in anywhere? Down there is, yes. Just there. So do you want to upgrade that? Or do you want to upgrade the water squeezer? We can't do that. Okay. So can't upgrade the water squeezer. Can't upgrade the cauldron or the trough. So yeah, we can upgrade... Oh, I think I might have just picked somebody up and moved somebody. I didn't mean to. Sorry, whoever I just moved. Did I just send somebody to the toilet? I suspect I might have just sent Emily to the toilet. Yes, I did. Okay, well, there you go. Enjoy your ablutions. We'll leave you to it. Okay, so I've hatched a plan. You could say it's a hellish plan. So as you can see, we are going to try and dig out all of this stuff over here because we need some dirt to just do general building stuff, but there is coal and metal dotted around in here as well. So that's what we need to do. However, we need a ladder. We need a ladder to go all the way to the top because they can't actually get up there right now. So there we go. So sort that out. You're complaining about hunger. Can you not go and cook or anything like that? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Where are you? Where is Abel? Can we see where Abel might be? Because you need to do some cooking. Hang on a minute. What if we take you out, just reassign anybody? Any free person, go over there and do some work and make some food. That would be handy, because we have people dying of starvation in hell, which I suppose would be sort of alright, I guess, but we want to keep them alive so we can torture them and such. Yeah, no resources. So I think we're gathering a lot of meat. Got loads of meat, but nobody's actually cooking it. Here we go. Right, make lots of gloop, please. So you get on with that. Yay, 10 smelly gloop. Wonderful. And can we now upgrade the toilet? Yes, we can. 50 suffering, 20 dirt, 20 coal. Boop. Okay, so fancy toilet. Oh, it's got a door. It's got a door now. How very luxurious. Oh, and a heart in the top. That's very unhellish. Who allowed that through the planning permission process? Why is there a heart anywhere in hell? Okay, unless it's being, ripped out or whatever. Okay, right, they're over here doing lots of mining. That's going to take ages. That's going to take absolutely ages, but that's fine. However, there are people just sort of idling around the place. So, can we have somebody in there and somebody in here? Somebody in the Iron Maiden, somebody in the Bath of Kings, please. So there we go. You're kind of being squished. Nobody coming for a wash? Nobody coming for a wash. It's probably going to be one of those two, I imagine. But yeah, there. You're taking a long time to eat. And poor Emily here is starving. And you're sort of just filling your face. There we go. Right, go. Oh, no, there's no resources. They've eaten literally all of the food. They ate all of the food. Right, you're going for a drink. That's fine. And I mean, I suppose that's sort of fair. You overindulged over here, and now you're being jabbed with spikes and boiled in oil. You know, is that fair? I don't know if that's fair. I don't think I'm very good at running hell. Okay, Emily the Sinner is in a bad way. Right, what we'll do is, hang on a minute, hang on. Remove you, Nero. You go and do some cooking, please. Go and do some cooking. Where's Nero gone? Nero's just vanished. Hang on, reassign somebody else. Reassign somebody else to make food. Because we have quite a lot of meat, but just nobody's cooking. Nobody's actually doing the cooking. Can we just get on with it, please? Can we set a high priority for this or something? I don't know. We need somebody to go and do some cooking really urgently because our people are all starving. So if you could get on with that, that would be good. I mean, is it worth actually thinking about that? Having 2 cauldrons. Having 2 times the amount of cooking power. There we go. Right, so you can eat some food. Hang on a second. You were sort of dying, weren't you? You go over here, look, and have some food. So I don't think we can teleport you. We can sort of order you over there, but that's fine. Right, don't nick the food. Oh, no. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on. You've now been eating a while. So hang on a second. Hang on. Right, I know you're hungry. Wait there. Right, you and you away. And Emily, go there, please. And there we go. That should keep everybody alive. There we go. Wonderful stuff. How much suffering? 158 suffering. Right, you come out of there for now. What other things can we build? A furnace. A freezer. I think we can build a furnace and a freezer. Can we build the dentist? Dental chair invites to a delightful drilling without anesthesia. I can't, in all good consciousness, build one of those because it will make me feel queasy. Okay, how about freezer? Hell is not likely to freeze, but the sinners, why not? It looks like it takes exactly the same amount of materials as the furnace. It takes 100 suffering, 50 dirt, got loads of that, 20 metal, we've got loads of that, and 20 coal. It'd be nice if we could get the tiniest bit more coal to have both of those in. Oh, you took out the bottom bit for the top bit, you fools. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on. Let's have ourselves a ladder kind of going to there, like that. And then can we, hang on, dig that bit. And then can we have some platform type things going like that? So just put some platforms in like so. So get the ladder in, get the platforms, finish all that digging over there. That would be marvellous. Right, nobody's on that one. Nobody's on that one now. But I think we're okay. I mean, water-wise, we've got lots of water. Food. We have 65 smelly gloop. How delicious. Oh, and some more smelly gloop coming our way. Splendid. Okay. Right, one thing I noticed we haven't done. We haven't put any decorations down. Why haven't we done this? A skull pillar. Okay, that sounds fun. Can we have a skull pillar, please? There you go. At the bottom of the ladder. To remind you that you're in hell. You come down the ladder and there's a great big pile of skulls. There you go. Oh no, you've avoided making the skull pillar. You just decided to throw yourself in a big load of oil. Okie doke, right, that's fine. You know, hell. Ah, we're going to get a new sinner. This is going to be very handy because an extra pair of hands is never a bad thing. So, Patricia. Okay, welcome, Patricia. Right, so who is building this? Right, so the great big load of skulls is going in, which is wonderful. I think what we'll do is, let's build us the other two torture things. Let's build the furnace. Oh, that looks horrible. That looks really quite scary indeed. I don't know why I'm surprised by that. It's a game about hell. Again, I don't think I'm cut out to run hell. I don't think it's my sort of thing. Okay, right. I'm going to tell you what is hellish. There's no tea. There's no teapot. There's no tea bag. There's no loose leaf tea. There's not even a cup. I mean, that's quite hellish. Right, there we go. We have ourselves a furnace with the word danger on it, which does seem slightly superfluous, given we're in hell. It shouldn't really matter, but you know. Right, and then can we build ourselves the freezer? We need 100 suffering, and we're on 77. Okay, would anybody like to get in the furnace, and possibly somebody get in the Iron Maiden as well? Let's try and maximise the amount of suffering we can get now. So you're going to the loo, you're drinking, you're both eating. Lots of people doing mining over here. A little bit distant. Oh, well, there we go. Somebody's in the furnace. Yep, you look toasty. That's fine. You look squishy. You look like you're having a lovely, lovely scrub. There you go. I mean, at least, yeah, that would get the dirt off. Get your skin off as well, but it'd get the dirt off. I think all of this torture means that we can build our final torture device for now. So let's go to here, build torches. Let's build the freezer then. So we've got ourselves a furnace. Let's build a freezer. And then, just for good measure, let's put something between those to, you know, separate them a little bit. Let's have a lovely decorative item. What can we have? A shelf, a torch, a pile of skulls. That sounds lovely. A chandelier. Seems a little bit kind of pointless. How about just a pile of skulls? Just pop that. Oh, it's quite wide. The pile of skulls is quite wide. Okay, we'll put the pile of skulls there. And then, just for fun, hang on, no decoratives. We'll have another sort of tower of skulls just there. There we go. Why not? Because it's hell. We might as well make it look hellish. Okay, so we are getting lots of stuff from people being tortured. Right, for now, everyone come out. Everyone come out of torture mode. Right, you build all those things. Nice towers of skulls there. Right, who wants to go in here with Frosty the Murder Snowman? Who wants to go in there? Right, hang on a minute. Click that. Who's going to come in and get quite cold? I mean, that looks like two massive aircon units. They're just going to blast cold at whichever poor soul is going to end up in here. And then we need to think about possibly getting the first bit of Beelzebub's sort of monument thing sorted. Because we have sort of overlooked that a bit. And I don't know if the devil is going to get angry with us. I don't know if he cares about how long it's taking, but he might get a bit cross. We might also need another bed, possibly. We might need another bed, thinking about it. Hang on a minute. Another bed. That requires 15 coal. How are we doing on digging coal? None over there. Ah, we might have to just dig out that way. Okay, right. Hang on a minute. Dig there, and then sort of dig like that. If you can get those, that would be grand. That would be really good. Also, hang on a minute. Basic floor sections. Just get that so you can complete that bit of digging there as well, because that will annoy me if that's not done, because it just looks untidy and it's not good enough. And there we go. Somebody is over here in the freezer being very, very cold indeed. Yeah, it's just pouring snow on them. It's just pouring snow on them. Let it snow, with Frosty the Murder Snowman in the background, just, you know, keeping an eye on things, and literally an eye, because it looks like one of his eyes has got a big spike going through it. So just one eye, keeping one eye on events going on over here in the freezer. Wonderful. I think we've acquired enough coal to build another bed, which is going to be handy. So we'll have two beds. I think one of everything else is sort of going okay right now. Can we upgrade the beds or anything? Yes, we can. We could upgrade the beds. It does require 100 suffering, however. That seems like quite a lot. Okay, you come out of there for now. You go and have yourself a little break. And you come out of there. Right, so how are we looking for resources? Resources are looking okay. We could do with possibly digging down here and grabbing some of these. There's loads around here. Loads of resources over there. And down here as well. And across that way. Oh, that's the edge. That's the edge of hell right there. Okay. Well, how about we dig across like that. And then we dig down like that. And down like that. And grab those as well. I mean, it's quite far away, but it's fine. We're in no rush. I don't think Beelzebub's worried about when this is going to happen. He wants it done at some point. I don't think, you know, he's not on a schedule or anything. So hopefully he'll be okay if we just go and spend a little bit of time grabbing some resources from over here, because that could give us quite a lot of coal, quite a lot of metal. And then what we'll do is when we've dug that out, when all of that has been sort of dug, we'll then just put people back into the torture things. But right now, you could make all sorts of food and bits and bobs and drink and all that kind of stuff. In fact, food-wise, we have 635 smelly glue. Right, what we'll do is, Ronald, come out of there. You don't need to do that anymore. So that can now be unmanned. We don't need anybody doing this anymore. In fact, can we take that apart? Can we destroy something? Yeah, deconstruct. I don't think we need that anymore. We have plenty of smelly gloop now. We've got 655 units of it and 265 water. So drink is no longer an issue. That's all fine. Would it be nice to get some mushrooms in? We have got space here for mushrooms. We kind of factored that in. It does require another 100 suffering. But then we could get some mushrooms. That'd be quite nice. What's that doing? Hang on, what was that? The field kitchen. It feeds hungry sinners quickly and efficiently. Or a food truck. We could get a food truck. Came all the way to hell. We could get a food truck. That sounds fun. Let's put that there for no good reason. Let's have a food truck because we can. Oh, it's good news for us, but it's bad news for you poor sinners out there, because when this is done, when this bit of coal has been mined, which gives us now 112 coal, it's time for you lot to go and enjoy some torture. There we go. One of you in there, one of you in the furnace, one of you in the Iron Maiden, and one of you in the Bath of Kings. Okay, right. You enjoyed that. Now, all these can be upgraded, I notice. It does need quite a lot of suffering, and we do need to keep some of the suffering in order to build the monument thing. But what happens when we upgrade things? Hang on, what's that? 50 suffering. We've got 74, and that's going to tick up quite nicely. 50 dirt, 6 coal, 6 metal. Can we upgrade the Iron Maiden just to see what happens? It's even spikier. There are spikier bits on the Iron Maiden. Okay, right, I get that. That makes sense. And yeah, we must have had another sinner come in recently because the time is now just under 8 minutes. So we must have another person come in. Okay, this is good. No resources over here. That is just like that, isn't it? That's just a fancy trough, isn't it? Over there, I think. What does that serve? I don't know what that serves. Oh, does that serve... That might serve meals and not gloop. Yeah, there's simple meals. Hang on. How do we prepare simple meals? Food. Trough, mushroom farm. Is it the field kitchen? It might be the field kitchen, possibly. Let's, I don't know, put one of those in as well. There you go. Let's see if somebody can work in that. Make some food, put it in there. It'll all be fine. Right, no resources. No sinners. Okay. So if we put Eva over there... Does the field kitchen... Does that require mushrooms? Okay, no, this is fine. We're earning the sufferings. We can spend it on nice things like mushrooms. Right, hang on. Well, that filters it down. Okay, yeah, mushroom farm. We can get one of those in. We'll put it there. And then we might even upgrade it if we can. Although we have used up a lot of metal. On a mushroom farm. We must have used metal on those things over there. Maybe not the mushroom farm, because that would just be weird. Right. Okay, how are we looking over here? Is it nearly finished? There we go. So that's going to generate mushrooms. We'll upgrade it a bit. Ooh, it's got a radiator thing in it. Okay, right, so we generated meat. We're generating mushrooms. So now, I don't know. How do we make that do anything? 16 mushrooms. Ah, there we go. You're over here cooking up some mushrooms. And I imagine you're going to make a meal. And when a meal is done, that thing will have resources. 15 simple meals. Oh my goodness me, that's wonderful. Okay, right, lots of torture happening. Who's dodged the torture here? Patricia, get back over there to Frosty the Murder Snowman. He wants to have a chat with you. But, yeah, where is Patricia? She might be eating or something. Right, hang on. We are going to go over 300 suffering. Right, okay. Let's use our suffering to upgrade this. So we don't need to go down there. I was wondering if we'd have to go, dig a tunnel down and go and hit it with a hammer. But no, that's fine. So we're working on it. It's going to take 40 seconds. But of course, we're on super fast mode, so it'll go a little bit quicker. So that'll be the first stage. So I wonder what we need for the second stage. I imagine it's going to be a lot more suffering. It's going to be an awful lot. But we're already back up to 64. And that's only with one thing up and running at the minute. Because everyone's just sort of dodged out of it. Hang on, let's put some different people in these. There we go, stage 1 is done. So I guess you're not totally useless. Ah, thanks. But don't slow down now, Drudge. Keep at it. Got more interested in your productivity, or maybe you're bored. I was just joking, Your Highness. I'm already back to work. Okay, so now what do we need? 500 of this. Okay, so... Ooh, Lilith, stop what you're doing, Slug. An official audit will commence in 10 minutes' time. Each new circle of hell needs additional structures to meet the needs of our sinners. If a circle does not have the proper infrastructure, a penalty will be imposed. So build what's necessary, or I'll make sure you suffer every agony we offer, which I imagine is all of them. Okay. Build a paper box. What's a paper box? I don't know where that is. Oh, it's a sleeping thing. Oh, well, why do they need one of these? Okay, fine. There you go. We've built them proper beds. Okay, so it's just basic things. We'll get that done in no time at all. Right, you lot. Keep up the torturing, please. Keep torturing going. It's all good. I mean, do you want to start upgrading these? It's 100 suffering to upgrade the terrifying furnace type thingamajig. Yeah, let's upgrade that. Oh, it's got a thing on the top. Okay, very important thing on the top there. And can we upgrade this? That requires 200 suffering to upgrade. How much to upgrade the freezer? 100. Okay, but we do have another sinner coming in about a minute's time. And then we need 500 for that. Okay, fine. I mean, this will just tick up. We just need to give it time. So yeah, we'll give it time. We'll upgrade the freezer maybe. In fact, can we do that now? Yeah, we'll do that now. I don't know what that did. More icicles or something. But of course, when we upgrade this, it will generate more suffering in the long run. I think, was it +3? Now it's on +5. So yes, it cost us some suffering to get in, but now it's getting on with it. Hell's bells. Some stupid fop doodle has screwed up everything. This order isn't happening. So get back to work, bootlicker. You'll soon be given a new task. Oh, okie doke. Right you are. You just tell me what I need to do and I'll get on with it. Do you know what's just occurred to me? We've got proper food in. So we've got simple meals. So we're now offering a choice. You can either eat some smelly gloop or a simple meal. I mean, I know which one I prefer. But in terms of drink, we only have dirty water. Is it not worth building some of the sort of clean water things? So a water purifier needs 25 metal. And we have 23. Now, I have set everybody to go and do quite a lot of digging. I've basically told everyone to go and do an awful lot of digging. But yeah, we need a tiny bit more metal. Okay, I mean, we do want them to dig down here eventually. That would be good. If they could dig along here, that would be very good. Because yeah, down here is a load of stuff. There's a load of metal and there's a load of coal down there, which is going to be very useful indeed. But yes, it's just a case of them getting down there. And I don't think they can. There we go. Right, okay, move time on nice and quick. Let's get digging. And when you dig, you're going to fall down. And that's fine. That's what's going to happen. There we go. And we are going to need to put in ladders and such like to make sure that you can all kind of get down here and move around and such like. But that's fine. There we go. Just keep building ladders. Keep digging holes. And I think we have enough metal to build the water purifier thingamajig. So let's go to here. Go to drink. Water purifier. Yeah, okay. Pop one of those there. And then I think the thing we need to actually drink the purified water is down here. A drinks dispenser. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, okay, we'll put that... we'll put that there. There you go. It looks like one you get in an office that everyone gathers around to have a nice chat. Okay, good. Right, so they're in. So yeah, we need somebody working on that, please. And there we go. So now in hell, we're able to offer our people lovely meals and some clean water. Which doesn't seem as hellish as it could be, but yeah, it's sort of our kind of hell. It's a nice, sort of comfortable sort of hell. And we've got beds as well. We've got some lovely beds too. So, you know, it could be a lot worse around here, apart from the torture. Ignore the torture side of things. I've just realised that we have enough suffering to do the next stage of the monument, because we've got 685 and increasing, and we need 500. So, okay, build the next bit of Beelzebub's monument. Let's get that done. It's going to take a little while. 2 in-game minutes, I believe. So that's fine. We'll wait. We're not going anywhere. And there we go. Stage 2 of the monument, statue, whatever it is complete. It looks a little bit slapdash, if I'm honest. It does not look like the finest bit of work, but okay. Right, finish stage 2. Yes, right. Interesting. Perhaps I underestimated you. Maybe not a complete weight of skin after all. Okay, so now it's the third, I imagine third and final. We need 900 suffering and something bonkers is going on. What is happening? All right, who screwed up? I don't know. It wasn't us, Your Unholy Highness. Sounds like something went kablooey. Mr. Azazel here. Oh dear. Okay, hello. Yes, indeed, that was one crazy kaboom, wasn't it? Hello, my darlings. A massive explosion of concentrated suffering has weakened the 7th circle. If that collapses, we could lose circles 5 and 6. Hell itself might plunge into the abyss. Oh, Lucifer. We need to do something fast, or some circles will collapse into the abyss. How can we help, O wonderful potentate of demondom? By doing the bidding of he who rules us all, Lucifer himself has ordered us to rebuild the damage done by that random explosion. Collect as much suffering as you can, my darlings, and we will repair what we have lost. Forgive me, Fire Master of Fire and Ash. What about the monument to Beelzebub? Oh, here's Master Azazel. Oh, well, we were talking to you anyway. The problem is solved, my precious minions. Now it's back to work on the monument to Beelzebub's magnificent wickedness. Okay. Right, I assume we had enough suffering to deal with that. I assume we had enough suffering to fix whatever it was that was broken, and we didn't need to do anything about it. Okay, fine. Right, we've got the big ladder in, and they're digging out all this stuff over here, which is good, because there's a lot of useful stuff over here as well. Although I don't think we have too much else to build. I don't think we've got that much else to build. Yeah, we've got the beds, decorations. I mean, you know, we've got plenty of skull pillars going on. I don't think we need a chandelier. That seems, you know, somewhat excessive. We have skull piles. So, okay, we'll just wait, I suppose. We'll just wait for stuff to happen. In fact, you know what? We haven't upgraded this, have we? We have not upgraded the Bath of Kings. Let's do that. There you go. Slightly bathier. Oh, the sides are spikier. Oh, yeah, that's quite mean, isn't it? The sides are all jiggity-jaggedy, so if you try and get out, you're going to do yourself a bit of harm there. Okay, fine. Well, there we go. So I think all of our torture things are now on their sort of second level. So they're not working at minimum capacity. They are generating a little bit more suffering for us. Okay. I mean, what did we need? 900, was it? Yeah. So we're about halfway. We are halfway there now. So, yeah, it won't be too long until we can get this next bit done. I've seen a few people sort of wandering about the place looking a little bit desperate for the toilet. So I think what we'll do is, to be nice, because this is our version of hell, we'll give them another loo. We will give them another toilet. The only thing is, where can we put this? Maybe over here. Maybe over this side. So what if we get ourselves a couple of the platform things over there, and then we can just put another latrine thing just there. That should be fine. If we have anybody that can do building, you, hopefully. Are you going to come and do some building? Whoever you might be. Who are you? You are Christopher. Okay, thank you, Christopher. Thank you for coming and helping out. So yeah, I mean, now there's nobody there. But yeah, there were a couple of people waiting to go to the loo, and there was somebody in the toilet. So, right, that's fine. And then we will go to, we'll have drink, it's a bit weird. And then we'll put that there. You can build that. And then it's another toilet. Now, I know we need 900 suffering, but we will upgrade the loo. We'll upgrade the loo. We'll have a door, and we'll have a lovely heart in the top again, because that's nice. It's a happy sort of hell. So yeah, here we go. Anytime you like. Come on. There we go. Hit with hammer. Use a saw. Splendid stuff. And then we'll upgrade this. And we won't be too far. Oh, you're using it straight away. Okay, right. So upgrade that. You've got a door now. There you go. Little bit of privacy on there. And, yeah, not got long to wait until we can finish the monument to Beelzebub, who I thought was Lucifer and the devil and Satan. I thought they were all kind of the same thing, but maybe not. Maybe not at all. Right, what do we need? 900. We are just short. Tiny bit short. But we've got people in those two. Oh, yeah, nobody's in these. So it'll be going up a little bit slower, but not too much slower. And there we go. Right, get that done. This will take 3 in-game minutes. I think everybody else is all right. I think everything else is ticking over quite nicely. We have 1,405 smelly gloop, or almost 300 simple meals. And in terms of drink, we've got 120 dirty water and 178 nice, clean, lovely, fresh water to drink. Okay, that's quite good. That's a good thing. Yeah, the drinks machine does... I mean, it does look... The water looks a little bit yellowy, I would say. It looks more yellowy than I was expecting it to. And there are some bloody handprints on it. But that's fine. That's fine. Yo, it's okay, apparently. It's nice, clean water, so the game tells us. And here we go. The statue is nearly complete. The final bits are being added on. And there we go. It looks a bit rubbish, doesn't it? Oh, my goodness me. Oh, right, hang on. We'll put that just there. Okay, right. Yes, it's got all the anatomy on there. Okay, there you go. Well, look at that. Even with someone as useless as you managing the project, we finally finished that monument to Beelzebub. Thank evil you had my help. I didn't know he was going to have, you know, thingy out. My goodness me. Got it. So, Frank, this was your doing. Is that what you're saying? That's exactly what I'm saying, Your Unholy Highness. Modest as I am, I can't deny I was the mastermind behind this entire operation. You don't think you were, Frank. You told us about an Iron Maiden, and that was kind of it. And then you cleared off for ages. Hang on, let's pan away from there. My goodness. Well done. Oh, look, they're all worshipping around there. And there we go. The prologue level is complete. So yeah, that was just, scratching at the surface, I think. There is a sandbox. There's an advanced sandbox, apparently. There's some sort of devil mechanic going on. And there are legendary people. I mean, I don't know who that could be, but yeah, there's legendary people. And there is a campaign as well. There's a proper there's 7 campaigns, apparently. I mean, this was kind of a scenario type thing. And there are many buildings. I don't think we saw all of the buildings available. But I mean, look, there's some sort of crazy portal thing. I don't know what that is. Some sort of resting torture egg. I don't know what that is either. But yeah, there's all sorts of stuff going on. So what's that? An advanced limbo mechanic and a research system as well. And you can have up to 50 people wandering around the place. So yeah, it looks very good. It looks very interesting. But there we go. We've completed the prologue level anyway, and that was good. That was very enjoyable. Hooray, success, we built a statue. So yes, there we go. Hell Architect Prologue. The prologue level is complete. And yeah, that is fun. It's fun. I know it's a game about managing hell, and that's not a very nice topic, is it? Because hell is generally full of torture and badness. But as you can see, you can do what you like with it to a certain degree. You could let your people eat horrible gloop and drink dirty water all the time. But we went above and beyond, and we helped our little sinners live a slightly better life in hell. They had lovely, comfortable beds. I mean, I don't know what was in the beds. They could have been full of pins or spikes or scorpions or whatever. But whatever the case, they had some beds of some sort, and there was some clean water. It looked potentially a little bit yellowier than I was expecting it to be, but whatever. There was some allegedly clean water, and they had some simple meals as well. So we didn't force them to eat the gloop the entire time. We did upgrade a little bit to some, vaguely nice meals, I imagine. So, you could do it that way if you wanted to. You could do things a little bit nicer, or you could make things all sorts of terribly unpleasant for your people. But yeah, we went down the slightly nicer route because of course we would. But yeah, we got to the end, and that is fun. That is a lot of fun. I would like to know what the campaign type thing is all about. I'd like to know what the campaign levels involve. I would be intrigued. So we will keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it as it progresses. And we might well come back to this when we can play a little bit more. Maybe when we can get into sort of a campaign type mode or something. That would be very, very intriguing indeed. But for now, we will finish things up with Hell Architect Prologue. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be very, very lovely indeed. And if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. This room was fire-free until it wasn't. Okay, yeah, come with me if you want to live, Paul. Hop on. Whee! This is brilliant. That looks fun. Do some watery stuff. Yes, make the propane canister not explode. Yeah, the toilet's on fire. Never mind. Oh dear, that didn't go according to plan. Never mind, it's fine.